What it do, Rudy Poots? Y'all know what's up with me. We finna talk about these phony jabronis. I'm gonna let y'all know what's up with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna talk about phony jabronis. What I'm gonna tell you about phony jabronis, I'm gonna tell you what a jabroni is. A phony jabroni is a person that you think that you thought that loved you, a person that you thought was your homeboy, a person that you thought was loyal to you, a person that, you know what I mean, that claimed that they 1,000 with you, but they're really not. But I'm gonna let you know something. Everything that happened in the dark is guaranteed to come to light. A lot of people, they losing sleep at night. A lot of people can't even function at work. A lot of people can't even, they can't even go out through their daily routine or their daily tasks because they're thinking about what's going on, or they're thinking about, or they're worried about what if. They're letting the other person dictate their feelings. If you let the other person dictate your feelings, you letting that other person dictate your day. Everybody in this world got a brain. Everybody in this world got a train of thought. Some people know how to use their intelligence. Some people don't. Some people think they know how to use their intelligence, but they really don't, and they're really making an ass out themselves. But at the end of the day, everybody in this world is trying to run game. And if you just try to strategize and just try to people see who trying to run game, who trying to do this to me, who trying to do that to me, or you can go for relationship. You probably think who trying to cheat on me, or you can go for a job. They're trying to let me go. They talk about me. You're worrying about too many things and you're overthinking. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know why? Because I done did it before. I done did it before. I'm 41 years old. I done did it before. Everybody walking on this earth done been hurt before. Done been sabotaged before. Done been, just done had game ran on them before. That's how you live and that's how you learn. But it's an easier way to get through the situation. And what I mean, you got to give it to God. And what I mean by give it to God, see, this is exactly how you do it. Okay, put yourself in your position. Put yourself in this position. I ain't finna edit this. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Put yourself in this position. Okay, just think about it. God is the creator of heaven and earth. Okay? You gotta think about this. What you thinking about, what you trying to lose your mind over, is not your job. It belongs to God, and I'm gonna tell you why. He sees all and he knows all. Okay? God knows the position that you're in right now. He knows what you're going through. He knows what's going on the outside. He knows what you're thinking about. He knows what you're insecure about. He knows everything about you. He knows the position that you're in right now. If you're in a bad position, he knows that position. And people be like, whatever's going bad is working out for my good. It's easy to say that, but it's not easy to say that when you're going through it. Some people don't have the same train of thought. So what I'm going to tell you is just like this. A lot of people going to tell you that, but I'm going to just be honest with you. He knows the position that you're in, right? But what you got to understand is everything people tell you, you have to learn to receive it, right? Okay, it's okay to receive it, but it's going to be a test. What I'm saying is God knows everything. How many things that you done been through, right? You know what you done been through. You don't know how you got out of them. You already know that's him. Okay, so he knows the position that you in. Everything that you think ain't working out is what's going to come. What's in the dark going to come to light. Okay, it's going to sooner or later you're going to find out. If something going bad, you're going to find out. If something going good, you're going to find out. At the end of the day, everything a lie cannot be hid forever. Relax and be calm. Everything gonna be cool. You might be frustrated right now because you really got anxiety. You're anxious. You can't wait to see what's going on and stuff like that. You're worried about certain situations. You're worried if your life's going to come. You're worried about what's going on. I'm gonna tell you just like this. People trying to run game on you. Bad things happening. And I'm gonna let you know right now. God is in control of everything. Just like God is in control of your problems. God is in control of people getting over you. God is in control of people manipulating you. God is in control of everything that's going on around you. If he bring you to it, he gonna bring you through it. If you bring somebody in your life, it's something that you gotta learn from that person. Like some people, they get in a relationship like, why it don't last forever? Why this don't last forever? You know what I mean? Just picture, you probably was in your 20s or your 30s or something like that. You was young and you was going through all these bad relationships. Maybe them old relationships was training you for the ultimate relationship that you're supposed to be in. The reason I speak on God so much because there's a lot of times that I've been in the dark and that's the only one that didn't pull me out. That's the only one that didn't help me. That's the only one that can speak to me and talk to me. And that's the only one can let me know what's real and what's going on. He can work through people, but it ain't nothing like, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing like when you just realize and see what he doing for you and see how he protecting you. And I'm gonna tell you, this is how he protecting you. When you think it's somebody else and when you think it's a coincidence, it's not no coincidence. It's not luck. It's not, oh man, today, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a good vibe today. No, it's God. God got plans for you. He got favors for you. You can be highly favored and you can have bad times. When you have bad times, you're going to go through it rough, right? And when you go through it rough, it's going to be a test because your brain going to be filling up with all kind of, negativity, all kind of, you know what I'm saying? All kind of, insecurities and everything is going to come out. It's going to come out at the worst time possible. It's going to come out when you don't want it to come out, when you don't feel like hearing nothing, when you feel like I can't take nothing else, then hear something else come. You know what I mean? Your thoughts can dictate your day. But I'm going to tell you how to overcome your thoughts. God is in control of everything, baby. God is in control of your life. God is in control of your relationships. God is in control of your job. And he is definitely in control of these phony jabronis. And this why I'm gonna explain why everything bad can work out for your good. It's just like the phony jabronis. See, the phony jabronis, they think they're running game on you. They think they cheating on you. They think they're doing all kind of stuff to you. They think they hating on you. They think they throwing monkey wrenches in your program. They think they slowing you down. No, the phony jabronis ain't doing nothing but helping you out. The phony jabronis, I'm gonna let you know the ultimate phony jabroni. The ultimate phony jabroni is the enemy. The devil. That's the ultimate phony jabroni. Because he gonna manipulate you, he gonna lie to you, he gonna use other people to manipulate and lie to you. He working through them to get to you. He working through them to hate on you. He working through them to mess your relationship up. He working through them to ruin everything that God got planned for you. But I'm gonna tell you, you gotta knock that phony jabroni off the throne. The reason why I say that phony jabroni is on the throne because you gave him a seat. You gave him a seat because he dictating your life. He putting all kind of stuff in your head, and now he putting all kind of stuff in your head. Trust me, because I'd have been there too, and I'd have been there a lot of times. And it's like every time you think that you got it going on, that phony jabroni come right back through the back door and he hitting you with something else. You know, he the ultimate phony jabroni. All right, the devil is the ultimate phony jabroni. Now he got these phony jabronis around here in this world, in the earth, working for him. You got the people hating on you. That's the phony jabroni spirit up inside of them. See, them phony jabronis, they want to work for them. You know, they want to work for the enemy, not knowing that they're working for the enemy, because they going by their instincts, thinking that in this world they're thinking that it's real. They're thinking that that's what's hot. We need to tell them off. We need to whoop their ass. We need to do this. We need to do that. That's what the phony jabroni doing. He's setting you up for failure. What you gotta do, you gotta relax. Relax, breathe. Breathe. Chill out. Think about it. Okay. This phony jabroni is trying to get me. He's trying to ruin my destiny. He's trying to ruin my purpose in life. He's trying to ruin my day. He got people working for him because every time people come to you with bad spirits, bad thoughts, and negativity, that's that damn phony jabroni. So I'm going to tell you how to get rid of this phony jabroni, all right? This is what you do. Don't pay him no mind. It's real simple. It's hard, but it's real simple, okay? Don't pay him no mind. I don't care how rough it gets. It's going to get rough. Sometimes you might have to cry. You might have to shout. You might have to scream. But I'm going to let you know right now, you got to be humble and you got to be honest. Tell the Lord, I don't know how to do this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I need help. I'm being humble as I possibly know how. Help me through this situation. I promise you, if you be humble and you be cool, a lot of things will start to transform from a conversation to the atmosphere, to things just start working out for the better. I'm telling you, you talk to the Father, you talk to God, the Father, Lord God, Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. You talk to him, right? You talk to him, you tell him everything going on. You tell him in a humble way. I dare you to do this. I promise you, it's going to work. You talk to him in a humble way. Tell him you don't know how to do it. You don't know what's going on, okay? Because this phony jabroni is down here trying to throw salt in your game, so throw salt on your recipe and throw salt on the plan that God got for you. And you know, God got it for you, right? God, he already got a plan for you. He protects you. He been protecting you all these years. And that phony jabroni want to let you know that God ain't for you. He want to let you know everything God trying to do is God working against you, right? God ain't working against you, man. God ain't, you know what I'm saying? God ain't upset with you. God ain't trying to torment you. God ain't doing none of that. What's going on is, if you got, like when people say they're praying for you, believe it and receive it. When people pray for you, believe it and receive it. When people say, God bless you, trust you, believe it. And when people say everything's going to be all right, you got to believe. You can't say, man, I don't know. Because when you say, I don't know, you're throwing that belief out the window. Because that phony jabroni, he already know you got to have the faith the size of a mustard seed. You know how small a mustard seed is? That's pretty small. He didn't say a mustard tree, he said a mustard seed. I watched that on a sermon today when I was at work, right? But I'm trying to give y'all some game right quick about this phony jabroni. He's the father of all lies. The phony jabroni is the father of all lies. He manipulates all these people on earth, like most of them, and I'm just going to be honest, a hell of a lot of them. He manipulates them, and they get to doing what they do. They get pissed off, they get upset, they get horny, they get mischievous, they get, you know, manipulative, and then they want to do their thing, not knowing they're giving that phony jabroni the throne to sit on, and that it don't work that way. Once you humble yourself down, you give everything to God, that phony jabroni gonna raise up in that throne, all right? And once you get to praying, and once you just leave it alone and just let God do his thing, just be humble, don't get upset, don't get pissed off, don't snap. It's okay to tell people how you feel, but you got to do it in a nice way. It's okay to, you know, it ain't no wrong with, you know what I'm saying, telling people, I'm gonna be straight, ain't no wrong, but you got to do it in a calm way, in a calm and cool manner. You ain't got to cuss them out, you ain't got to go off on them and nothing like that. And really, I really correct myself when I said telling people off, correcting people, because I don't like correction either. But sometimes I got to learn how to receive it and shut the hell up. But at the end of the day, it pays to be humble in this world. When you be humble in this world and just sit back and relax, you can watch a lot of things God is unfolding for you. If you stick with God, he ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. You know what I'm saying? He might allow a few things in your life to get your attention, but he ain't finna let nothing happen to you. He ain't finna let nothing destroy you. He ain't finna let nothing embarrass you. He ain't finna let nothing kill you. He got a purpose for you. He gonna protect you, and he gonna watch out for you. He gonna watch your back in places where you ain't even looking. Look here. God done made you here and put you on this planet. And he already know. You know what I'm saying? He know what you got going on. He know what you going through, like I done told you. So at the end of the day, he ain't gonna kill you. He ain't gonna let you slip. He's not gonna embarrass you. He's not gonna humiliate you. He ain't gonna make you look like no fool. Everything that you're doing for him is definitely gonna pay off. All them phony jabronis is trying to throw salt on your game. All them phony jabronis is trying to set you up because they're working for that head jabroni. Hey, some of them, they're gonna see what you're doing. If you be humble and set an example and keep moving forward, at the end of the day, like they say, that phony jabroni, he gonna flee, right? But the same thing. People see your energy. They see that you ain't paying no attention to them. You know what I'm saying? They just over there, you know, they're trying to do this to you. They're trying to do that to you. But once they find out that you are not being affected by whatever they're doing, they're going to realize that they're wasting their time. And they already know what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. And if you hit, you're going to get hit back. I'm getting good at this. Like, let me go ahead and chill out. Do the best that you can. When God see you trying, God see what you got going on, and he already know what's best for you, and you trying to do what's best for you. You got a good heart posture. At the end of the day, you're going to be well protected. Don't worry about the people that's trying to do you bad, and if somebody that's doing you bad, best believe everything in the dark going to come to light. You reap what you sow, and they're going to get theirs in the end. And you, hey, don't even worry about it, because your enemies, they will be your footstool. At the end of the day, when people cheating on you, you think a person cheating on you, 9 times out of 10 is manipulation or something like that. You got insecurities, but if they are, trust me, they're cheating on themselves. If somebody trying to get over you, they're getting on themselves. If somebody trying to run game on you, they're running game on themselves. Because at the end of the day, if you give everything to God, God will turn your enemies and people trying to get over you into your footstool. And what that means is they're going to need you before you need them. And you ain't going to need them because you got God.